My live stream is fucking live. I'm kicking it with the people. That's what I do. I get my motherfucking feet dirty. Fucking with y'all, head to toe, in your face. Damn, they got the sound working perfectly, man. When I first started this YouTube journey, that motherfucking sound would always fuck up after you ain't been doing a live stream for a while and shit. Now all of a sudden it's working. That's good though, because you motherfuckers got too much hunky money for this shit not to be working. Yo, this is one of the best videos I'm ever gonna do because I'm one of them black motherfuckers that don't kiss a lot of white people ass. I like to be self-made. That's why I own Self-Madeology, the brand. But the idea that a motherfucker would let a white person hit on them and beat the shit out of them and attack them, that's just some shit they got in the history books. That's some shit you read about. That's some Crispus Atticus type shit, like 1787. It's not today. You know what I'm saying? It's not right now. Black motherfuckers got more vitriol towards each other than they ever have towards white people. And white people know that shit. But white people ain't gonna just put their hands on a black motherfucker and just get away with it. Not the black people I'm around. There's some soft pussy ass niggas in the world, and ain't shit I can do about that because they ain't my business. But most niggas, if you attack them and you're a white person, that's gonna be a problem for you. They put the videos out there on YouTube and shit where you'll see some Asians beating the shit out of a black lady in a store, or one recently where some Arab dudes was beating the shit out of some homeless guy trying to rob a store. These are isolated incidents. It's very rare. It's not like that happens a lot because most black motherfuckers be on ready. And so that leads me to the video happening in Alabama, Selma, Alabama, on the riverboat, which I know all of y'all have seen or will be seeing. And it's definitely one for the records, man, because they basically tried to put their hands on a black guy and didn't know. Because most times black people are afraid of whites. I mean, we kick ass towards each other, like we got problems with each other, but we don't really have problems with Caucasian race like that. Black people okay with that. That's why downtowns always flourish. And no matter what city you in, you rarely see black people going down there destroying shit like they did right now. This year, this is a new generation of youngsters, these millennials. So you got the Kites and that kid that made them take over New York recently. And they went down there and flipped that bitch on his head. And all that happened this last weekend. So it's all over the fucking internet about them trying to stop those kids and they can't come back down there and all this old bullshit. They even mad at that Kites and that kid for inviting them down there. But in motherfucking Alabama, when they put their hands on that brother, he fucked them up. The whole, did you see the nigga who swam over to that shit? That scared them monkeys right there. They talking about some black people can't swim. That nigga got real motherfucking Michael Phelps and shit in that water getting over there to that fight. He was showing that nigga all hands on deck. You ain't finna put your hands on him, nigga. This ain't 1904, nigga. You got your motherfucking mind. It's on and popping whenever you want it to be. Hello? Yeah. Damn, the power went down. That's crazy. I'm in the middle of a podcast, but that's good that you're telling me this. So you're gonna probably do the whole day, or you don't know. You did the whole day before that. I said you're gonna probably do the whole day, or you don't know. Okay. Oh, you good. Okay. All right. Well, let me finish this podcast. I'm talking about that situation with the riverboat. Did you see it? Well, you need to Google it. It's going down. All right. Bye. Yeah. So anyway, they tried to play with them black people down at that riverboat. Now, all what happened was really simple. I mean, they were just basically trying to park a riverboat, and some white people had their boat in the way. So the guy jumps off the boat to go tell them, "Can you move your boat?" And these white motherfuckers start smacking on him and hitting him. And it's almost like, you know how you be around little kids and shit and have them playing in the park and you walk away for a minute and then they just start fighting. It's like, are these white people mental cases? Like, what the hell? You can't put your hands on nobody. If that would have been a black man start swinging on the white people, boy, that shit would have been a hate crime. They'd have had that shit all over the TV saying it's a fucking hate crime. But now that them white people did it, they arrested the niggas first because that's what they do in this country, saying black men no shirt on, fighting. They don't give a fuck what happened. They coming with the guns, and it was black cops. If you notice, if you look really tightly, those are black cops that was doing the arresting. But that black motherfucker who hit that bitch on the head, top of the head with that chair, now you know he gonna probably go to jail because the police was standing right next to him. But that bitch gonna feel that for years. And she gonna probably sue him. Since his video about it, she gonna say, I'm suing that nigger for hitting me on top of my head. Now, apparently the black dude was doing that in the comment sections of the video I watched because the woman beat up his daughter. And then they finally got that bitch tied down. So he grabbed a chair and busted upside the motherfucking head. So it just looked really crazy. I'm rolling me a blunt in case y'all like, what the fuck are you looking down at? Looking down at the fucking weed, nigga. Anyway, look. So the nigga busted a bitch upside the head. Old white lady. She took that motherfucking hit too, WWE. So I want to just shout out, since I had to watch that occur, I want to go ahead and shout out. How do I find this shit? This is it right here. I want to shout out Nathaniel Alexander. He invented the folding chair. Thanks, Alexander. Mr. Alexander, big old Nate. Because old boy would have never been able to bust her upside her motherfucking head today if he didn't invent that folding chair and get the goddamn patents and all that shit for that chair. So shout out to him and WWE, because we was always just sitting in chairs. You had to watch the WWE to see them slam a motherfucker upside the head with the damn chair. So shout out to WWE for giving old boy the idea. Because that lady got cracked hard, and they arrested that nigga in a second. And there was a white cop trying to arrest him. One of the cops was kind of white looking. He was being real angry towards the brother who bust that bitch upside the head. So that shit was funny as hell. And it's just about time that black people take their fucking hands and put them back on them goofies, because ain't nobody finna go out like that. Ain't nobody taking that. There's some weak ass niggas in the world. That's just what it is. It probably was a bunch of weak ass slave niggas back in the day. What the fuck we know? We weren't even born back then. But today, you put your hands on a nigga, boy. As much vitriol as black people got towards each other, I would think a white person would want to stay clear and be like, I don't want that shit to ride on me. But some of them motherfuckers just don't have all the psychological thoughts, because you thought you could put your hands on a brother and ain't no niggas gonna do shit. Them niggas came from far and near to fuck them hunkies up, and they beat the shit out the white people, man, on that boat. Y'all saw them 6 niggas came off that boat. Pookie, Ray Ray, Man, Junebug, they ran down there, no shirts on. Them hunkies knew it was up. They got their ass back on the boat like, oh, John, come this way. And that one white bitch who was over there trying to fight, that bitch that had jumped off the boat when she saw them 4 niggas come stand in front of that boat. She was scared as hell. And that motherfucker hit that white man in the face, bang, popped his ass. And then it was on. A big ass brawl. And that's their fault. That shit would have never happened if they didn't try to get brolic with that brother. That would have never happened. Them niggas, what the fuck? He doing his job. First of all, he wouldn't even be talking to you. First of all, a black nigga probably wouldn't even be on that boat dock, because why would a black man be there? So that man is at his job, at a fucking job, working. And his job is to get off the boat and tell the other boat, hey, can you move your boat so we can go ahead and park the big ass ship liner? And them motherfuckers played him like he was bogus. They played him like, who the fuck is you getting over here? Get your black goofy ass out of our way, nigga. He's sitting back like, what's going on? And then the hunky starts swinging on him. Like, it makes no sense. Like, damn, you just gonna put your hands on a whole grown man like that? And you think ain't shit finna pop off. You just gonna smack the dog shit out of a grown man and everything just gonna go back to normal and shit. Like, oh, well, hell, I can smack the fuck out of him. He ain't no damn body. Now what you thinking? When your motherfucking head get busted wide open and shit, all them niggas came together. Black people don't come together about shit. But we all know now, when that motherfucker threw that hat up in the sky, that meant whoop white ass. And it turned into a thing. But it just show you. It just really fucking show you, man. You play with somebody out here and you just don't know who the fuck you playing with. And them motherfuckers thought they was gonna just disrespect a black man. He had his job. They know he a hoe, because white people did look at you as it's disrespect. You work for me. That's how they look at you. Oh, you got a white job, you work here, nigga. Fuck you. You are help. You ain't no fucking body. That's how they look down on each other. They look down on other people. You know what I'm saying? And the brother sitting up there just working and shit. You know what they're gonna say? Oh, he came over here and said disrespectful stuff to me. They're gonna say some shit like that about why he started swinging on the brother. But then did you see, if you didn't watch the video, another white guy ran over there full throttle and tackled the motherfucking brother and made sure he hung on him to pull him down. Yeah, this video was crazy, man. You know YouTube grabbing this shit. That's why you can't find the video. I'm looking for the video now to see how can I find it so I can play it for y'all. But oh, here go one right here. Here go one right here. It's only 41 seconds, so it ain't the whole fight because the fight is a little longer than that. But let me see if I can show this shit to y'all because I want y'all to see this shit. But it's just time. It's just time for black motherfuckers to be fighting back all these racist ass hunkies, man. It's just time. And we supposed to been doing that shit, especially after seeing George Floyd get handled like that. Like that let you know these motherfuckers mean business. When they come show up, they don't give a fuck about no black motherfucker. They'll do whatever it takes. And then if nobody was there to help that brother, he would have been dead. He would have been fucking dead. And there's no way around that. That would have been a dead man. Yeah, but luckily somebody was there. And the brothers and shit popped out and ran over there to his rescue. And then the fact that he had back, the fact that it was somebody that was there to support him, stopped them white motherfuckers in their tracks. Not alone getting busted upside their motherfucking head consistently with some hands and some black dreadlock wearing motherfucking pants sagging ass niggas. This is their nightmare. See, white people have a nightmare when it comes to black people. That shit's scary to them. So this is the video right here, and this is how it started. So you see him talking to one of the white men. And you saw that? Like he talking to a white guy, and then the white guy just started punching him or pushed him off. And then you saw that too. Let's go back. Because he threw that hat in the sky.
Tonight we're following.
Let's go back. He's gonna be some bullshit. So, I want y'all to see again. The one guy did that. He take the hat off. You see him with the hat? And he swings it in the sky. That right there was a signal for black people. We have to pay attention to shit like that. He set off a signal right there. Like the Caucasians got in their movies when they put Batman and some shit going down, and then he put a sign up and it go up in the motherfucking sky, and you know that Batman is telling motherfuckers, yo, get ready, we gotta go do some shit. We're gonna go save the day. That right there was a motion that he did to set he was in trouble. Now, he could have ran and jumped his ass in the water. That hunky would have been so excited and so ecstatic, he'd have jumped out the fucking right behind him. Probably would have drowned him when he got in the water because he know he has genetic immunity from the. So he's not going to go down for that shit. They just going to say, oh, well, shit, he was drowning. No, he ran behind him because he tried to save his life, and the nigger died because he couldn't swim. That's what would have happened. But the black dude didn't jump in that water. He threw his hat in the sky, and he giving out a signal to people saying, yo, some shit is happening to me over here. Yo, now whoever see this signal, who the fuck knows? But he just threw that hat in the sky saying something is going down. And he couldn't protect himself from two white men. You see the other guy is off to the side over here. He's not even stopping this idiot from fucking with him. He's just watching the shit go down. So that means what? If one of these hunkies attack you, you can't expect another hunky to come over there and be like, hey, Tom, what are you doing? Stop beating on that guy. They're going to stand right back and be like, well, shit. He had to do something while Tom over there trying to punch him in the face. So they don't give a fuck. Like, they basically look at you like, fuck you. And that's just what it is. Like, oh, man, you got off that fucking boat with a fucking Riverboat shirt to fight? That nigga's at work. Trying to pick the hunky out for him. So here go the other white guy. Now, the white guy he was just talking to trying to grab him. The aggressor is the white man. The fuck is you grabbing me for? Because they always look at black dudes. Now, you got three hunkies surrounding him right now. And one hunky is trying to stop him instead of trying to stop the two white men. It's 2 against 1. Why the fuck are you talking to the white guy, the black guy? With you addressing the black guy in this scenario, now you're making it 3 against 1. That motherfucker came in with me. In basketball, we always play with that. When the motherfucker hooping, you see that knee perched. He about to jump with this knee arched all the way and continually arched. That knee is perched right there. The white guy trying to smack the wig to the ground. He's turning this into a real problem. Did you see that? He touched another hunter. The white guy hunter. He tried to stop him. He touched the white guy hunter in the belly. Did you see that? Because he a 40-year-old white boy. He punched him in the belly like, get your bitch ass out of here. We finna attack this nigga. And they steady attacking him.
I'll get to him.
What the hell?
Now look at the white skin. All the stuff on his workers with him. Because this is all the fights, not all the fights. And you could get a glimpse of what the fuck the black people had to deal with in regards to this shit, and how sad it is that you got to fight for your fucking freedom still at this damn late in the year, late in our lives. It's like, well, why are these white people so aggressive? Like, what the fuck is their problem? It's sad. That lady was commentating, and I like what she said. What was going on? Like, she had arrested her. Y'all didn't see this happening with the girl side of it. That was so good. She was an older lady sitting on the couch. Dog shit out there. Right on top of her dog. They ain't sitting there no more. People, the brothers, I can see y'all see the niggas coming from the other boat. So they had already jumped the black guy, and they got on their boat now. The hunters got back on their boat. So now the riverboat that was trying to park is getting a little closer to the wall. Look at all them niggas climb off that goddamn boat. No shirts on. You know, they came for business. And when they got there, they didn't come to talk. They came to swing. That was a fucking wake-up call for the white folks. That video viral as hell, too. So that means a lot of white people around the world don't see this. And I see white people every day at my job, all day long, nothing but coming. And white people smile about it. A lot of them don't as hell. They not like that. They don't be acting like that towards me.
Yeah, they got clubbed up, all of them. Yeah, come get them. Come get them. Come get them, yeah.
The police went on here and arrested them. The white people for this been 6 seconds in jail. They got a thing for white people that if something happened to them, white people literally get to go and say, I was afraid for my life. I was scared. They had me surrounded. It was more of them than me. They get to say shit like that. And then the black people be looked upon as, hey, well, y'all surrounded him? Well, what did you say to him? What the hell you mean? The video showed these motherfuckers attacking me. I don't give a fuck what he said. He's a fucking liar. And you can see he lying. But they want to get a little bit more understanding what's going on. And so it just makes it sad that our people got to go through shit. Fucking wicked, the wicked folks be on some bullshit like that. And I know they're going to probably come after my video. They always do. They'll wait till time go past and be like, all right, that's hate speech, nigga. What can I say? It's freedom of speech, but not on a platform. It was about 2 or 3 balls that went down, brawls that went down. And it was so funny because the black guy had busted the white lady upside the head with a thing, right? So the cops swung him around and threw him to the ground. Wow, white lady tried to come over there and stop the cop from arresting the black guy. So a lot of times it was skewed. It was like all the white people wasn't on the same side. A couple of white folks were trying to cheer for the black people, it seemed like, because they was in the right. We gotta get water. Oh, he wants some water, right? He worked here. He was just telling him to move their personal. That's just some shit for y'all to see, man. But we waiting to get on the fitness cycle, and they keep circling around, and they couldn't get on. Arrested him. He moved their arm. I feel for y'all to go if you want to see these, and you can see the stupidity out here in the world. But you got to fight for yourself if you have to, because nobody gonna give a fuck about you. Your parents told you that your whole life. It's the truth. Nobody gives a fuck. So you have to trust God, because everybody else got your shitty interest, and that's the shit you just don't know about, especially when you're young. Thinking that motherfucker be your friend because they smoke like you, or drink like you, or party like you. These people that get your ass by yourself, even your own culture, your own people, that get you by yourself and turn on your ass. You have to fight or flight your way out that shit. And that's real life talking. That's not no conversation. You can be your own fucking people telling the crowd with a motherfucker, and they try to trap your ass. It's just life. It's unfortunate that people are like that. That's why you see a lot of guys walk around being so gangster and tough, because they don't even want to be confronted or even assessed. You can get up with a woman and she can treat you and try to get you robbed and all this stupid shit. It's the world we in. It's none of this shit is free, and none of us is finna slip through this shit without having the same experience. We all got the same experience. But, I think Plies responding to it. Let's laugh a little bit. because you're supposed to laugh at shit like this.
Do you take
Because
face-to-face
if somebody
payments?
trying to
You
hurt
need
you
a
and you
POS
get out
system.
the hand on them,
Here's
that's
why.
their fault.
An electronic
That's on
point
them.
of sale system
But
makes
you know, I ain't gonna stay on here long, man. I'm gonna jump off of here right now, actually, because I gotta ride out and go handle some business. But I love y'all. Fuck. And I'm gonna talk about this shit later. Peace.